Okay, so my camera died, but we're gonna get there. Okay. Let's get that beautiful mind with that beautiful body. What the frick? Hello beautiful minds, welcome to my channel. I am Saika and today I'd like to do something different by answering your questions that you've left for me in my Chloe Ting video. Yay! So today I'm going to be answering the questions that you left for me in my Chloe Ting video, or my first video ever. I found it easier to just answer them in one video because there's quite a few of them and some of them are repetitive, and also for the benefit of other people who might have the same questions, and this is my answer to those questions. I'm going to be segmenting the questions as well into exercise, diet, and body. And without further ado, let's dive right into those inquiries. Okay, so first we're gonna go with the exercise question. So question 1, can you please say which particular workout you did with Chloe Ting or the whole program? Okay, so I did state it in that particular video, in my first video, which Chloe Ting workouts I did, but I'm going to be reiterating them again in this video. So these are all the workouts I did up to the point where I made that first video. So again, I started with the 2019 2-week shred challenge, and then in no particular order I did the following: the 2019 Summer Shred Challenge, the 2020 28-day Flat Tummy Challenge, the 2020 25 days Hourglass Challenge, the 2020 4 weeks Summer Shred Challenge, the 2020 2 weeks Summer Shred Challenge, the 15 days Intense Core, and the 2020 Movember Challenge. So those were the workout programs I did up to that point, and up to now that it's been a couple of months since I did that video, I'm still doing a lot of Chloe Ting programs. It's all her 2020 and 2021 programs, and it's all the full body programs and workouts as well. Question number 2, what is the duration of workout per day? So I would say, like, for me, the duration of my workouts per day would be around 30 minutes to an hour and a half tops. And that includes your stretching up to your cool down. So warming up to cool down is included. If I'm feeling like it, I also walk our dog. We have a beagle named Sachi, our baby boy, and we walk him around the village. So sometimes I do that as well. So I walk him for around 30 minutes. So walking is quite underrated, but it's a good workout, it's a good exercise as well. So yeah, an hour and a half tops. You don't have to work out for 3 hours and over exhaust yourself, especially if you're still starting. 30 minutes to an hour is already quite good. Number 3, did you only do Chloe Ting when you were losing weight? Yes. So I've only done Chloe Ting since the start of April of 2020. That was the start of my weight loss. So yeah, I only did Chloe Ting workouts. Again, like I said in the video, I just really love her formats. Her programs are very easy and convenient to find. And because I love her aesthetic, it just motivates me more to do the workouts and finish them. Number 4, do you do the low impact versions and the optional videos or skip them? Okay, for the optional videos, I don't skip them. I usually do them because I like being challenged. If that's what's being put on the plan, even if it's marked optional, I still end up doing it. As for the low impact versions, I usually don't do the low impact versions. Again, I like being challenged. But if it's like the 4th video already in a row and I'm quite tired, yes, I do the low impact versions. For example, instead of doing a jumping jack, I just do like the lateral steps and the like. So yeah, sometimes I do that, but not all the time. Again, just pace yourself, do what works for you. If you're feeling tired, then you can always do the low impact versions. They're there for a reason. So again, pace yourself, know your limits, and just do what you can. And also, when you're still at the higher weight, like I was, or even bigger than me, don't do a lot of jumping exercises. I found out when I researched online, and also based from other studies and from what other fitness influencers are saying, don't do a lot of jumping exercises because they can injure you or hurt your ankles if you're not doing the right form and whatnot. So please be careful and be cautious. We do not want any injuries. You want to pace yourself. You want to do it at your own time and again, in accordance with your body. Okay, question number 5. How many days did it take to lose the weight? Months. It took months. I would say for the first 25 pounds, it took me 3 months to lose it. So the healthy way of losing would be 12 to 20 pounds in 3 months. So at least 1 to 2 pounds a week, at least. But since I was at a higher weight, I get why I lost 25. And I also did something. So there you go. I lost 25 pounds in 3 months. And then I lost the last 20 pounds in another 3 months. So I would say in 6 to 7 months, I lost the 45 pounds. So it took months, not days. It will not take days, unfortunately. Question 6. I'm 16, a youngin, and I've been doing Chloe Ting for 2 months now and I don't see any changes at all. Am I doing something wrong? What's your diet like? What have you been eating? Are you eating too much? What exercises of Chloe Tings are you doing? Are you doing the right form? Are you engaging the body parts that you're supposed to be engaging? I can't really answer it for you because I don't know your body, your composition, what your practices are like. But these questions could help determine why it's not working for you or you don't see any changes at all. Good luck. I hope you get there. Okay, now that the exercise questions are more or less done, let's go to the diet questions. So number 1. What did you do about your diet? And what did you eat to lose weight? Okay, I'm going to be posting next week, I think. Yeah, I think next week, about how my diet was like when I started losing the weight. So please just tune into that, like that video, comment there, subscribe by then if you don't want to subscribe now. And just watch that video. So I'm going to be more thorough in that video, so just wait for that video to come out. But to give you guys a hint or a gist of it, I cut a lot of my food choices and I chose healthier options basically. Number 2, in relation to question 1, is it needed to actually starve and eat no sugar, no rice and all? No. Starving is never the answer. Do not starve yourself. Do you hear me? Do not starve yourself. Starving should be out of your dictionary. Kick it out of your dictionary. It shouldn't be part of your house. Ban it away. Starvation is a no-no, even in dieting. Dieting does not equal starvation. Don't starve yourself at all. When it comes to eating rice, what sugar, and no sugar and whatnot, it's fine. I eat white rice, okay? I still do eat white rice and I still eat sugar. I eat my chocolate sometimes, I eat my cake sometimes, it's fine. But again, control your portions. So for example, if you used to eat 3 cups of rice, lessen it to 2 cups or 1 cup. If you're used to eating 2 slices of cake, lessen it to 1 slice or half a slice of cake. Portion control is the answer. If you want to be strict at the start, be strict at the start. But you don't need to cut out everything forever, okay? So for example, if you track your eating for a week, your normal eating, for example, you eat 3,000 calories and for your height and weight, you should only be taking 1,800 calories, then slowly move going towards the 1,800. So for example, for week 1, only eat 2,500. For week 2, only eat at least 2,000 calories a day. I'm talking about a day, by the way, not per week, until you get to that 1,800. So slowly lower. Don't immediately dive in such a lower deficit because that's also not healthy. So again, everything in moderation, even going down to your recommended calorie intake. There's no need to starve yourself. Starving is never the answer. And if you choose to cut your sugar and rice, then that's your choice. If you know you can't live without it like I do, I again eat in moderation. So it's not totally cut off of my diet. It's still there, but not as much as I used to gorge on them before. Question 3, which intermittent fasting did you follow? I followed the 16-8 intermittent fasting schedule. So basically 16-8 is 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. So my 8-hour window is from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I chose that because it works for me. I'm not really a breakfast person even before, so 11 to 7 works great. And it's also lunch and dinner, so that's also great. I can eat with people, I can eat with my family. So overall, that just works for me. So I do the 16-8, 11 to 7 p.m. Question 4. Could you tell me what you ate before workout and your timing to do it? Because I get nauseous while working out and I can't seem to keep going. Oh, okay. So I don't eat before I work out. I work out once I wake up. So it's the first thing on my agenda. I work out immediately after I wake up. So I don't eat because again, I do intermittent fasting, and I also don't like feeling full when I'm exercising because I don't like the feeling of working out and doing different activities or doing different forms and like the feeling of my stomach being full or something swishing in my stomach, that feeling. I don't like that, so I opt to not eat before I exercise, even if my exercise is super intense. I never get hungry because I'm quite used to my intermittent fasting, so yeah, it's not really a problem for me. Again, do what works for you. If you feel nauseous, you have to first determine why you feel nauseous. For example, is it because the exercises or the workouts are so intense? Is it because of your breathing? Because sometimes you do feel nauseous when you're not breathing properly throughout your workout, so maybe you need to practice on that. Or is it because you're not eating enough before your workouts? Or, are you even open up to eating before your workouts? If that's fine for you, then you should eat before your workouts and have a pre-workout meal. A lot of people do that as well. A dietitian that I talked to recently said that you can eat a 100-calorie protein bar or an energy bar to just keep your energy up before your workout. So that could also help if you want it to be low calorie and if you're trying to lose the weight. So really, it depends on you. What works for you, you can try out all these different things, and once you find your rhythm, then go for it. Also, it depends on you if you also prefer to work on the afternoons. I definitely prefer to work in the mornings. I did a lot of trials and errors, so just find out the perfect rhythm for you, and once you have found that, then do that consistently, and hopefully your nausea will dissipate. We want to be slipping and sliding because we're sweating and not slipping out of consciousness when we're working out. Okay? So take care of yourself. Okay, now let's go to the final group. We have the body questions. So question 1, what's your height? So I'm 5'2" or 158 cm. Quite the midget. Question 2, did your breast shrink? My concern is my breast. I don't want it to be small after weight loss. Okay, so you guys, a lot of people were very concerned with my babies. A lot of people were asking about the breast shrinkage, the breast reduction, and how my breasts are. Or a lot of comments were like, oh, your breast got smaller, your boobies got smaller. Well, thank you so much for your concern. They're very happy and proud, so here they are thanking y'all for your sweet concern. So the short answer is yes. Once you lose the weight, your boobs will inevitably shrink. It's quite normal, but how I'm built, I naturally have bigger boobs in proportion to my body, so they're still there. I don't think they'll ever vanish. Hello to the world. But yeah, it will definitely shrink down once you start losing the weight. So I still have the same bra size. It's more of my cup that got smaller. So do expect it to shrink, hopefully not by a lot. It really depends on your body composition as well. And for our final question, how do you reduce the size of your arms, how to lean your arms, how did you lose your face fat. So I actually got a lot of questions about this, even comments about how I reduced my thigh fat and the like. So I didn't really do anything in particular. I never did Chloe Ting's lean arm challenge or her lean thigh challenge. I never did any of that because I honestly didn't see the point of it. I naturally have thinner limbs. Now that I'm thinner, I could see that I'm in the more lankier body type. So I'm basically built with thinner arms and legs. So my main problem area and concern was really my stomach or my tummy area. So that's what I focused on when I started losing the weight. I didn't really focus on other parts of my body. Most of the workout programs I did with Chloe Ting were all full body workouts. So naturally, once I started to shed the pounds, the fat all around my body, not just my tummy, but also my face, my arms, my legs, they also naturally started to burn off. So when you do like a whole body exercise or when you're trying to lose weight, you naturally shed from all over your body, not just a single isolated area. But if you do want to focus on a certain body part, you can always do exercises that are more focused on your arms or your legs. As for me right now, I'm doing a lot of booty exercises because I want to grow my glutes. So you can always do isolated workouts if you want to focus on one specific body part. But as for me, if I try to do any specific targeting when I started losing the weight, none. I didn't do any of that. In my initial weight loss, I just really focused and wanted to shed the pounds as much as possible. And that's the end of our Q&A session. So thank you so much guys for all your questions and all your comments. To be honest with you, I really love reading your comments because your comments inspire me as well to be better, to make more videos for you guys. So please do give this a like, thumbs up, and please subscribe and share to the people around you my videos so I can create more content for you guys to keep you happy, inspired, motivated, entertained. Let's help each other grow and let's help each other reach those goals. Woohoo! I hope to interact more with you guys, not just through YouTube, but also through Instagram and the like. Thank you so much guys for watching. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do comment down below if you have further questions or if you want me to clarify more things. I'll try to answer them and start a conversation with you guys. Thank you so much guys for watching. This has been Saika, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Baboosh!